Life moves too fast. We just finished our last workflow and Kijai updated his repo, making it outdated. So here's a new workflow that lets you animate multiple characters, now in color.
Hi. So as the two hipsters mentioned before, we will now see an update to LivePortrait. A few hours after I uploaded the previous workflow, Kijai released a super interesting update to LivePortrait. Here we see the latest repo of the LivePortrait. I will of course put a link in the description of the video. You can see that we have 3 different modes that you can work with the LivePortrait. You can work with it in real time, you can work with it in image to video, and you can work with it in video to video. One of the big changes added here is that we can now work with cropper called Media Pipe, which allows us to make commercial use under the Apache license. Although it is a little less accurate, it also does not allow some things, but of course it depends on your use. If you want to try Kijai's workflows, you can find them here real time, image to video and video to video. In the workflow that we will see now, I simply connected 2 workflows together so that we can animate several characters in the same image. This is our base image, our hipsters. Just now in the color I simply transferred their image in the recolor black and white images workflow, and I will also leave a link to it in the description of the video. This image goes to resize. Here we see the light portrait model, and here we have 2 options, either to work with the media pipe or to work with the insight face. I will start with the insight face right now, and we will see the difference between them. And press Q for a moment. This is the video I am currently working with. It comes with the assets of the LivePortrait, so you can find them in the folder of the driving video. And these are the videos I use for the demonstration. So as you can see, we got the movement of this guy's eyes on this character, and it looks really good. But let's say I want the guy with the red shirt to do this movement, and not the guy with the blue shirt. If you notice here in LivePortrait Cropper we have face index, and currently it is set to 1. If I choose 0 here, it will refer to the first face in the series. Now I will press Q, and you can see that the movement moved to the face of the guy with the red shirt. Pay attention to another thing. We have a mask here, whose role is to help us connect the source image together with the cropped image that comes out of the LivePortrait, and the mask simply allows us to recompose this whole thing. I changed the mask to a slightly more oval shape. The default comes in the form of a circle, but sometimes it slides a little to the other character, depending on the distance between the characters, so you can play with it. Just pay attention that you really get the mask on the whole face so that the change yours will be uniform and will not look glued. So we managed to animate the first character, and assuming we want to change the face of the second guy as well, we need to connect this to another workflow, and this is exactly what we have, the second workflow, which is actually video to video of the LivePortrait. If you notice, I'll zoom out in a moment. They are connected to the exact same croppers and the same pipeline we saw earlier. We don't reload them, but the source image now comes directly from the video we created here, which means we use this video as the source image for the new LivePortrait. Note that in all these nodes we need to use the same source image, both in composition and in cropper, and in process. We use the output we have from the first video. And here we just have to notice that we choose the index of the right face, and this is the video we will now use come to the second figure. And now you can press Q. This workflow is entirely by Kijai and all credit goes to him. I just connected here 2 parts that Kijai built, so that I can animate more than one character in the picture. So I hope you learned, and we will meet in the next lessons. You are of course welcome to subscribe to the channel, ask questions, and like if you liked it. And most importantly, have fun. Bye.